everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am vlogging. As you can see, I'm already like ready and dressed, which is like, if you watch my vlogs you know that this is an accomplishment, because the past couple of vlogs I haven't even like got dressed. I have just finished filming a favourites video. I know, random, pineapple, whatever, but I've just finished filming a favourites. I also filmed a bump update, and now I just need to get changed because I'm really uncomfortable in this top because it is like not sitting right on my like bra or my bump or anything. It doesn't even cover my bump, so I'm not even going to attempt to show you that. But I am going to get dressed and then I will update you on my situation. Right, so I have just got dressed, and by got dressed I mean I've just put on a comfier maternity top. Why does my hair always do that? Does anyone else's hair do that way? It's just like, it's straight but it flicks. I'm just like, ugh. I actually did my hair today and I've just put on some pyjama bottoms. So yeah, it is currently 11:15. I have just filmed 2 videos. I was planning on filming more, but I was getting to the point where I was just like waffling. I wasn't really like sticking to like anything I actually wanted to say. I like feel like I have to take advantage of the fact that I even have the slightest bit of energy, because the last couple of weeks I just haven't had any energy. Yesterday I was going to vlog, but literally I was in so much pain that I couldn't get out of bed, and I was just lying in bed all day going in and out of sleep because I was just so tired and I had no energy. So yeah, that was like a fun thing for me to vlog, so I just didn't. And then today I've had a burst of energy, so I'm like, right, I'm gonna vlog whilst I can. A week tomorrow is my due date. But I'm hoping that I go to the midwife today and she says that I'm in early labour, because I have been having like really bad cramps. I've been having like really bad symptoms that are all apparently early labour signs, and I even had to ring the hospital yesterday because of my pain, and they were like, yeah, it sounds like you're in early labour. So yeah, but I feel like this is like the 4th vlog in a row that I've uploaded where I've said, yeah, I think I'm in early labour. So don't really want to like get anyone excited. I've been thinking more about the whole vlogging the birth, and I don't think I'm going to. What me and Harry have said is that we will take my camera, we will be filming things, but this is probably just going to be for our own personal like use, so that we can look back in years to come and we'll have like our first moments of the baby on film that we can look at and stuff like that. I do have a lot of personal videos like on my laptop from like Christmas of like my niece and nephew opening their presents and stuff. I think I've mentioned this before, which I love having, and the family absolutely love, you know, looking back on. So it's something that I'm definitely going to film, but I don't know if I'm going to put out there. I am going to do a labour and delivery story, and kind of compare it with my plans for my labour. It's like if it goes to plan, you know, all that blah blah blah. And I will probably input some of the clips from what we filmed, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to vlog the whole experience, because vlogging for me takes not a lot of effort, but like I like to put a lot of effort into it and a lot of thought, because I do videography for my job. I like film people's weddings and stuff. I put a lot of thought into the shots and what I'm filming and think a lot ahead. Obviously I don't think I'm going to be able to do that during birth, and I don't really want anyone else who's with me to be concentrating on that. I'd rather them concentrate on getting this child out of me. So that is my blabber and my like rant for the moment. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you on today, possibly tomorrow, just see how the filming today goes. And yes, let's get on with today. I swear I'm getting worse and worse in vlogging. Like, it's just getting ridiculous now. appointment in like 2 hours. Yeah, in 2 hours my appointment is, and I'm in such like a bit of a conundrum because I feel so ill. Like, I know I don't really look it, but that's because I put makeup on to film this morning. But I just feel like really sick, like my belly's really hurting, I'm in really bad pelvic pain, like it is agony. I just feel like the baby is sitting, like the baby is sat in this position for like the last couple of days, and it's like in a position where like I can't breathe properly. Like, if you notice, I have to take like big breaths all the time, and when I'm on the phone to someone, people are like, are you walking, are you doing something? And I'm like, no, I'm sat down. They're like, oh, you sound like you're really out of breath. And I'm like, it's because I am. Sitting down gets me out of breath. So yeah, I'm just sitting watching some TV. I've just had some cheese and crackers, as you saw in like a little montage I probably did, and yeah, I'm trying to just like relax and stuff, because the journey's probably going to be the most like painful thing about it. I'm definitely going to like at least try and get there and get to the midwife appointment, because it's like my last one and I don't want to have to reschedule it, and I'm probably just, by rescheduling it, prolonging my pain, because I could go there and she could be like, oh well, if you do this you won't get pelvic pain, or if I write you a prescription for this you won't get pelvic pain. Just got back from the midwife appointment, and the weather is like being really weird. Like, it was raining when I left, as you saw in the clip, and then when I like got off the bus and was walking there, it was like boiling. Like, I was roasting. I took off my jacket, my scarf, and then I was sat in the waiting room, and they were running behind schedule, and I was sat in that waiting room for like 40 to 50 minutes, I think it was. No, it was like 50 minutes. My appointment was half an hour late, but you know, I absolutely love my midwife, and I know she was like going as fast as she can, so I'm not blaming it on that at all. I just know that things, you know, go over. But I was sat in that waiting room just like sweating. It was so hot in there, and yeah, so now to the serious bit. Don't know if I'm gonna put this bit in the vlog, and I don't know if I'm even going to upload this vlog now, because basically I went to the midwife appointment and I've been booked in to go to the hospital to go for an emergency scan and potentially to be induced a week before my due date, because the baby's growth isn't like, basically there was like you have like 3 lines that the babies like stick to, so like there's 3 different lines, and my baby was always on the top line for the whole pregnancy, and then all of a sudden it has like dramatically dipped since the last time. Basically the baby's only grown like the tiniest bit since I was last seen 2 weeks ago, so I've got to go for a scan tomorrow to make sure everything's okay. I also had a bit of blood in my wee, so I think they're basically just trying to check everything out. I did have a sweep booked in for a week after my due date, but the midwife has now booked one in for the day before my due date to get the process started, because she said that basically if there's nothing wrong and baby is just a little bit, or just a small baby, she said it's best to get labour started ASAP. So yeah. and just like keep going on and off. I've just taken my makeup off, as you can probably tell, and it is quite a while after we last spoke. It is 9 o'clock and I'm getting ready for bed, about to watch One Born. Oh, Flash, calm down. About to watch One Born every minute in bed, hoping that my life isn't a One Born every minute. Morning, it is the next day. I've just woke up. It is about, I think it's like 7:45 in the morning. So Harry's already left for work. He left at like 7 o'clock this morning. I have a really croaky voice, as you can hear. I actually slept really well. I thought that because we were like having to go for a scan and like stuff at the hospital today, I wouldn't sleep, but I've actually got a really, really good sleep. I think it's because I didn't sleep like the night before. So yeah, but I've woke up and quite a few of my limbs are in like my pelvis and my leg area and stuff, and so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and I think I'm going to get in the bath. This is just something that like when I was living with my parents, I used to like have a bath like I'd say once a week or so. Sorry, I'm just going back into the bedroom, it's not really dark. I used to have a bath like once a week, and I swear that's not like what normal people do, but ever since I've been like this heavily pregnant, I have baths I'd say like 3-4 times a week, and it's just because they soothe and like relax all your muscles. It just feels like so good, and I know that if I have one like now, everything will be good for the rest of the day, especially if something is wrong with baby and I get stressed out and we're there for hours, or like we have to be induced or anything like that. Like literally today is such like a seesaw, like it could go, I'm just so scared, it could go either way, because we could either go in there and they're like everything's fine, baby's just a bit small, or baby isn't growing as like it was to scale before because you're so big, because my bump is massive, or they say that I have to be induced because something's wrong and I have a baby today. So yeah, let's see how everything goes. So I'm going to go in the bath and try and relax. Also, this is like the most random of timings for me to say this, but there is a girl who I follow on Instagram, and she's a blogger and a YouTuber, and she is possibly one of the nicest girls ever. She's so supportive and she's so lovely, and she has recently started like YouTubing again, like vlogging again. Her name is Abby, and I will link like all her information in the description box below, because she's so nice, and she's recently just uploaded a Barcelona vlog which I have watched half of. The only reason I've watched half of was because I was watching it last night and then One Born Every Minute came on, and Harry was like, we need to watch One Born, so I'm going to watch the rest of it in the bath. I know that's a bit weird, Abby, if you're watching this, but yeah. Her vlogs are really good, so I'll put all of her information in the description box below, and go and subscribe to her. I am obviously not in the bath anymore. I've dried my hair and I've just put some I've put this Nivea anti-age serum. I know I'm only 22, but it really helps with like the puffiness and the dryness that I get under my eyes that I've had during pregnancy. So I'm just going to leave that to like soak in and like do its magic and stuff. I need to edit a video. It's not a YouTube video, it's just like a video for like a client, which I really need to do today to send over. I've sent over quite a few videos to that person, but this is like the final like one that needs to be sent over. The other ones, if I do any other ones, it's just like extras that I do, which I tend to do if I've got like nothing else to do. So as you can tell, it is the next day. I just wanted to come on here to end the vlog because yesterday, like, I can't remember the last time I spoke to you, but I was just so anxious about the hospital appointment and everything like that I just didn't really vlog. Also, I didn't want to vlog like the actual experience because we didn't know like what way it would go. But as you can see, I am at home and I am still very much pregnant. Luckily everything was completely fine. It was just that when you measure the baby at a midwife appointment, it's like obviously outside, and when they do it at the hospital they can do like a proper exam and stuff. So everything was perfectly fine. The weight of the baby's fine. In fact, it is quite of a chunk. Don't know how I'm gonna get this baby out, but yeah, everything was completely fine. There was no concerns, everything looks fine, and they said they don't expect me to be going over on my due date, which is like in 5 days, and they don't expect me to even need my waters breaking or like anything like that. I have a sweep booked in for next week, and they said they probably don't think I'll need that because the baby's just like so ready and everything is like in prime position to just start. So yeah, I thought I'd come on here. I'm going to end the vlog now just because it has dragged on quite a bit and it's just been me talking for most parts, and I have loads of videos I need to edit today. I've got really bad pelvic and leg pain again today, but I've had some paracetamol. But I try and avoid taking paracetamol if I can. And I had one this morning because I was in so much pain. But I'm going to try and not have any now for the rest of the day, so I will probably be in bed for most of the day, so it's not going to be an interesting vlog. So yeah, I thought I'd just come on here and just basically say goodbye and tell you what happened at the hospital, because I didn't think it was fair to, you know, talk about a really worrying situation and then not tell you the outcome. So yeah, glad everything's okay. If you enjoyed this vlog, please subscribe. Obviously I'm going to be doing some videos and some vlogs soon involving a little baby, well, a bit of a chunky baby, which I'm really excited for. I'm so excited to meet the baby. And yeah, I don't know like the next time that I'm actually like physically going to be filming, and like as I've said before, I do want to do videos like introducing my baby and stuff like that and doing a labour delivery story, but I will be giving myself like proper time to recover and heal. I'm not gonna like be sat down the next day talking about it. I have filmed plenty of videos to be going up for you in the next couple of weeks. So if you're like watching videos in like 3 weeks time and I've just uploaded it and I'm like, say like still pregnant in that time, it's because I've pre-filmed it. So yeah, exciting. So I will end this vlog here, longest exit ever, and I love you all. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.